get into today's reading, I just want to say thanks to Keen for sponsoring today's video. If you are looking for a personalized and accurate reading to your unique situation, then I highly recommend you give Keen a try. So I got a reading from Keen not too long ago, and honestly, it was the best thing I ever did. My reader's name was Kim, and she was so amazing. I have so much gratitude for her and her gifts. She was so genuine, so honest, and she really made me feel so comfortable asking her the questions I asked. The first question I asked was a financial work-related question. And she really helped me see things from a different perspective and gave me some really, really sound advice that I still use, every once in a while when I'm feeling financially stuck or when I'm going through something at work. And then the second question I asked was a family related question, and she really answered everything to my liking with such great detail, more than I could ever ask for. Honestly, everything she picked up on and told me was like 100% accurate. It was like scary true. So I'm so happy I found her, and honestly, I highly suggest you give Keen a try. So if you ever need a more in-depth additional guidance after listening to my readings or any other reader here on YouTube, definitely give Keen a try. Keen does offer online or phone chat. I chose online, which was perfect for me and so convenient, but phone chats are available as well. Just depends on you and your reader and the reader you choose. So, it's always nice to get a second and third opinion from someone who can give you like a straightforward answer from an objective point of view, and Keen provides just that. So Keen connects you with talented readers and astrologers 24/7. So if you want to get a reading from Keen like I did, it's super easy to start. All you have to do is create an account, and you'll be able to choose from hundreds and hundreds of tarot readers and astrologers who are online right now. Each reader has a unique specialties designed to provide you deeper inner and understanding to your unique situation, no matter what it is. So if you want to know about your love life, if you want to know if your person will commit, if there's a third party, if you have any financial questions, family related questions, career oriented questions, whatever the case may be, Keen has a reader ready to provide you that clarity and insight you are looking for. So you just choose whatever reader best suits your needs, and you'll be able to connect with them over the phone or online. And as a new customer, you can get your first 10 minutes for only $1.99. So I highly advise you give it a try. Keen advisors are online right now, ready to help you and give you that personalized one-on-one reading with direct feedback. So yeah, give Keen a try. Just click on the link in my description box to save on your first reading. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get back to your reading. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. This is Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. I hope you all are having an enjoyable day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, and I hope you all are doing well. So today I'm here to bring you another pick a card reading, and today we are looking into what kind of relationship does your person want with you? So we have here 3 piles to choose from. We have the first pile here with memory, the second one with adventure, and the third pile is blessing. So feel free to pick more than one if you feel guided to do so, or if you have more than one person on your mind. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not all the messages will resonate, and that's okay. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. I am available for personal readings. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, all that information will be down below in the description box. So without further ado here, let's get on to your reading. Hello, Pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the memory card, this is your reading for what kind of relationship does your person want with you. So this is very interesting energy because I'm not getting specifically what kind of relationship your person wants with you, because I don't think they're there yet. I think they're just in a space and in a phase right now where they want to rekindle things with you. And so they're right now thinking about like how to reach out to you, how to take that next step and like ask you out or ask to see you or just talk to you, because I think it's been a really long time since you both have spoke to each other, or like it's been a very long separation between you both. And I think there's like an important conversation or something important, some heart to heart that needs to be had before this person can decide what kind of relationship they want with you. Now, I'm not saying this person doesn't want a relationship with you, because they definitely do. Otherwise, they wouldn't be like thinking about how to rekindle things with you. But I just think like right now they're feeling lost in terms of like if you even want to rekindle things, and they don't want to like put the cart before the horse, so to speak. So they're like really in this space of like, I need to know how pile 1 feels first before I jump the gun and be like, I want a commitment, or I want to like happy relationship. Like they want to they want to know like how you see things, how you feel. And I also feel like they're waiting for the universe to bring them a sign that it's okay for them to step forward and talk to you, and it's okay. And also looking for a sign from you that you're okay with reconnecting and rekindling things with them. And I do feel like this person's going to go at a slow and steady pace. I do feel like this person is going to come in very flirtatious, very lighthearted, very fun, very entertaining, but also very serious about like seeing you and speaking to you and spending time with you. And like with this boot up card, like sex could be on the table if that's something, but not right away if that's something you're not comfortable with, but also like just spending time together, spending nights together, cuddling, talking, vibing, getting to know each other, because they feel like you're a completely different person now. So they feel like they need to get to know this new person. I really do feel like it's been a very long time since you last spoke to them and saw them. So they're kind of like, everything's kind of up in the air right now for them, but they have been thinking about you. You've been on their mind heavily. And I feel like memories of the past and like the past, and just they've been really nostalgic about you. And this memory card speaks about reunion and like, what else does it say? Remembrance. So this person hasn't forgotten about you. They remember everything, and they feel like they just want to apologize and like forgive and forget. And they want to talk about this, because I think this forgiveness card is really important in order for you both to move forward and like decide from then like what kind of relationship you want to have with them. Because I feel like you both are ready to forgive each other. I feel like you both are like aware and like have taken accountability for the choices you've made in the past together, even if you see them as mistakes, like lessons were learned. And I think you both have learned your lesson and are just like wanting to try again, wanting to like do this over, wanting to have a second chance with each other, because there's like, this person really does want to rekindle things with you. They want to recreate a memory you both shared in the past, or they want to create a new memory with you that's really magical. And I feel like this person also wants to like respect your boundaries and just spend a lot of quality time with you and bridge this distance, because they feel like there's a major distance between you both. So it could be that this person lives far from you, which is why you haven't seen them, or like emotional distance, like physical distance, in terms of like they just haven't, you both are in separation, haven't spoken or seen each other in a long time. But they definitely want a new beginning with you. That's their main intention, in like a new phase. I'm getting like a honeymoon phase. So definitely they want a new honeymoon phase with you, where you both are just like lovey-dovey and spending time together and like sharing all these magical moments and healing and like, you know, creating a harmonious environment, a harmonious relationship, because this person's coming very harmonious, very like methodical, but also very caring and very sincere energy is what I'm picking up from them. I just feel like this person just feels really lost right now about whether or not you feel the same way or want the same thing. So they're really like trying to wait for a sign to like step forward towards you, but they've already made up their mind that they want to. So once they feel like they have that sign, I do feel like you're gonna hear from them, and they're gonna like ask you to hang out or ask you to meet up or like see you. I do feel like they're gonna flirt with you. I do feel like this person may like reminisce about the past, and I don't know if they'll bring up certain mistakes or certain things that were done in the past, like until they see you face to face. I don't know if they're gonna bring that up over the phone or however they contact you, but it will be brought up. And I don't know if you're hesitant about discussing this, or they're hesitant about discussing this. I feel like it could be them, because they don't know if you're going to be able to forgive them, because they really don't want you to leave them. They really don't want you to forget about them and move forward, because this person really does want to be with you, but they're not trying to put the cart before the horse, if that makes sense. They're trying to kind of take things step by step and like follow their intuition, like trying to get out of this maze. They're trying to like take their time with this, because they care about you and they really do want this to last, and they really do want this to like move forward in a real happy, successful union. And like they want to deepen the bond with you and have a like very deep and meaningful relationship with you, very happy, very peaceful, very serene, because they feel like it's fated. They feel like this is like meant to be, but they're also in a space like, whatever happens after I take this first step is what's meant to happen. And they're just like surrendering to their intuition and surrendering to what fate has in store for them in this relationship with you. But I feel like this person's very sincere and very serious about like seeing you again, spending time with you, entertaining you, just like making you laugh. Like it's very cute. I also feel like this person could like set up some type of like romantic getaway just to like really be alone with you as well. And I feel like this could be something that they might mention, I'm just getting spending a lot of quality time together, because this person wants to be close to you again and like really solidify things and like figure out where they stand with you and where you stand with them. Well, they know where you stand with them, but well, they don't really know. I mean, I guess they have a assumption about where you stand with them, like what they want, but they really don't know. Like that's where it's kind of getting like hesitant, but I think they're just going to push through it anyways because they're just getting guided to do so. They feel like it's like just their spirit guides are like pushing them to like take a step, reach out, take a risk, take a leap of faith, and just say something, say whatever, you know, talk about the weather, like something, just something to get the ball rolling, because they're in this energy. Like it's a very calming, anxious energy, if that even makes sense. Like I'm anxious, I'm feeling anxious, but it's like a calm anxious. Like I'm like almost like this person's okay with being anxious, which is good because they're just pushing through it. They're not letting the anxiety or the restlessness get to them or make them choose like what's the word, like not like rush through this, or yeah, not make them rush. They really are like methodical and want to take their time. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty straightforward. So like yeah, in terms of what kind of relationship do they want with you, they would love to have a happy and deep meaningful relationship, but right now they're going to take it step by step and just like they want to rekindle things with you. They want to see you again. They want to reunite with you. So this is definitely like a reconciliation. Like they want to commemorate something and like create this like really magical moment and see if you feel the same way that they feel. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope that was helpful. I hope this provided you with some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, pile two, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the adventure card, then this is your reading for what kind of relationship do they want with you? Does your person want with you? So I had to like kind of like breathe right now. Like I'm feeling a little bit nervous or apprehensive. So I don't know if this is your energy or your person's energy. I'm feeling like it's yours, but almost like you're nervous about what I'm about to say, or you're just feeling a little bit uncomfortable about where things are between you and this person, which I can understand because of the cards we have here. So let me just say that this person knows you in this relationship to be true love. They know it. They know it on a soul level. And I think this is what's making them anxious or nervous, because they don't feel prepared or ready, or like that they're able to handle this type of relationship. So honestly, this person, you know, even though they want a stable relationship with you, I feel like they're settling because of fear into this like into just like having this passionate relationship with you, because they have it in their head that they have to like explore their options or explore other possibilities, because I do feel like this person is carrying around a lot of like attachments to certain things, and I feel like this is a lot of has to do with beliefs about love and beliefs about relationships, because I do feel like this person has really strong heavy beliefs about love that aren't true, and they know they're not true because of you, because of how they feel about you, but they're also feeling like scared to let those beliefs go. So I do feel this person's like kind of in their own like karmic cycle right now, going through their own tough lessons when it comes to like stepping out of their comfort zone and like not giving into temptation and like figuring out how to be true to themselves, because right now this person's not being true to themselves and they're honestly like avoiding themselves, which I feel like in return like this person's avoiding you. And it's because they're avoiding doing some shadow work and they just feel really stuck right now. So I don't know if, and I don't feel like this is like a no contact. I feel like you've heard from your person, but not in the way that you want. I feel like you've been texting each other, but it's more about like sending pictures and like texting like maybe sexting, honestly, like passionate stuff with the chemistry here, like, but it's not moving forward, which is probably why you're here at this reading, trying to figure out what kind of relationship they want. But I feel like deep down you already know the answer to that this person deep down does want a true love, like a stable relationship with you, but they're not ready, basically. And I feel like their soul is preparing them. So yes, they're not ready, but they're being prepared. And I feel like it's important for you both to trust this process, no matter how long it takes, because they recognize how remarkable this type of relationship and how remarkable you are. And like, they know that they could see themselves like marrying you and having union with you and being a partner with you. But they honestly have their like addictions and like attachments and stuff to deal with before they are even like prepared to be in this type of connection with you. I feel like this is a very like strong infinite soul bond you both share. Like, could be twin flamey or just a very high level soulmate, but there's just a lot of karma around this situation because of this person's like not feeling like they have the ability to be their true selves with you, not feeling like they can be authentic with you, even though they can, but they just have this belief that they can't out of fear of like rejection or abandonment or something like that. But this person does really want to be with you, and they feel like, but it's like right now, because of this addiction card is coming out really strong, because it's coming across as like very like needy, like very like needing you and wanting you, but not feeling like they have the ability to like keep you, and like just having regret about that. So they're in their own like negative self-fulfilling prophecy right now. And I feel like this person does owe you an apology, but it's like it may be a while before you hear that from them. They just don't feel good about themselves right now, and because like they don't feel good about themselves, they can't really feel good about this connection. This is sad because it just I feel the love that this person has for you, but it's very triggering for this person. It's very like it's triggering in such a good way because it's giving the opportunity to heal and like release those beliefs, but they're not seeing it that way. So they kind of just have to go with how they're seeing it, and by like just kind of texting you and like being here and there and like, you know what I mean? But yeah, because with divine timing here, it says now is not a favorable time. There are things impacting this connection, and it has to do with their like their current state of being, and like, you know, they're so preparing to not only reconnect with you, but also reconnect with themselves. Them like going through the process of reconnecting with themselves, being in union with themselves. This is someone who they have to be in union with themselves in order to have union with you. And I feel like you're the same way. If this is like this type of connection, like divine counterpart type of thing, then this is what's going on. Now, and I feel like honestly, you know this. And I feel like this is what's hard for you to kind of like accept or something, or like just like be okay with, because you love this person so much and because there's so much like love between you both and you feel it and you know it, but this person holds back, and maybe even you hold back, and rightly so, because it's like you both know on a soul level it's not the right time, but you both don't want to like not talk to each other, which is fine, but you know it's not the right time to like connect like that. So you are trusting the process. I think it's just hard for you both because you both see this as something that's really remarkable, and you notice everything about the other person, and you like very detailed with each other. And this is like, I feel like this is a match made in heaven is what I'm getting. Like this is strong union, strong like coming together with these two like wedding rings here in this card, remarkable. Like your souls are married, but it's like you both have to like go through the process of reconnecting, not reconnecting because you're always connected to your soul, but like getting into the state of being of union. Does that make sense? Like getting into that vibrational state where you feel you're already in union in order for this to kind of manifest physical union, you know? But I also feel like there are like trust things going on. So this is, it's like you both need to have trust in this relationship, trust in what you feel, trust in your journey. And I don't feel like you both are really there yet. Or maybe it's just this person, but I feel like there's mirroring going on here. Or maybe sometimes you do and sometimes you don't, which is where this person, you both like exchange that type of energy. And in order for this to flourish and thrive and become grounded, trust is needed. Trust how you feel. Trust that this is an infinite soul bond. Trust that you have unconditional love for each other. Trust that despite the intense soul triggering and lessons, you both are always one, have always been one, and will become one in the physical reality, basically. But it requires some shadow work. It requires being true to yourself. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone. It requires, looking at and becoming aware of like your dependencies or your codependencies and just kind of accepting them and know like it's okay to have to deal with those lessons and to kind of obviously it's okay to have lessons and love each other, you know. It's like learning to be okay with what is and trusting the process that it won't be like this forever, basically, is what I get here. Because this is like, I also feel there's a lesson here about being in the present moment. I feel like either you both are too far in the future or too far in the past. And I feel like it's future because I'm getting more of an anxiety feeling than a depressing feeling. But I also feel like it could go back and forth. Like 1 minute you both are like feeling really good. Or yeah. And then the next minute you both are like depressed. And then the next minute you both are anxious, or one's anxious, one's like, it's like ebb and flow, very like the infinity symbol I'm picking up here. It's very ebb and flow, and it's part of the process of your soul's preparing to ground this connection, basically. So trust that that is part of the process, and it's okay, and not to judge it, not to compare it, but to like realize that's just the process that you both chose to go through in this lifetime in order to reconnect on a physical level, which is beautiful. And I feel like I mean, it's already happening. It's happening, and that's okay. It's a divine timing thing, basically. So yeah, I feel like this need, or this like heavy need to like scream or yell or cry, like ugly cry, like there's some stuck energy in the heart chakra, or kind of like the throat chakra, but like it's leading, those two areas need to be like unstuck. There's something stuck there. So maybe you need a good cry, maybe your person does, maybe they need a good yelling or scream, because there's some type of frustration here that I'm picking up, which is definitely like valid. But also you can feel frustrated but also feel like this is perfect for me and my person. Like this is just meant to be. It doesn't mean that we can't be together because you're already together on a soul level. It just means this is a process we chose to like ground this connection. And it's okay to be frustrated, but it's also okay to make peace with the frustration, or you know what I mean, as best as you can, and try to be in the present moment and realize that you both are already part of each other's lives right now, whether you are physically together or not. And to just kind of appreciate the moments where you both are able to still talk to each other and like, and communicate with one another, despite, even if it's not the way that you want to talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to find little things to be grateful for. I think will kind of ease this out a little bit, but also it's okay to feel that way if that's how you're feeling. But yeah, so in terms of what kind of relationship they want to have with you, they want the real deal. They want a trusting, loving, stable, passionate, remarkable relationship with you, but it's just not the right time. And right now, all they can offer you is like texting and like communicating in that way. Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I see for you guys. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I will talk to you all later. Take care. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose blessing, the blessing card, this is your reading for what kind of relationship does your person want with you? Okay. This is very confusing, to say the least. Honestly, you guys, I don't know what's going on, and maybe you feel the same way. Like you don't know what's going on, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is complicated. And I'm trying to figure out why, and I mean, okay, let me start with this. You have a very spiritual connection to this person that's coming through really, really strong. Like, we have spiritual past lives. So this is like, first of all, you and this person share many, many lifetimes and lives together over and over and over again. Every time you incarnate here or incarnate wherever you incarnate, you're always together. So you both incarnate together and you always reunite. And this is part of your like spiritual process, spiritual journey. It's meant to help you both become more enlightened. And this connection has, I feel like, a way deeper meaning than I have time for, than I have enough cards pulled about, honestly. And I feel like has a way deeper meaning than both of you are even aware of. Because this involves like spirit guides and angels, and like you both are spiritually protected. I feel like you both are very, very enlightened and like spiritually evolved beings. So you know what you're doing. Like you're masters at this. Whatever the situation, whatever you created for yourselves together, you're masters at this. It may not feel like it, but I'm getting that really, really strong. Yeah, this is protected. And you know what else is why probably I'm picking up this like weird, complicated energy is because it's in the process of changing. Either you or this person is. Like there's some type of, but I feel like it's the relationship as a whole. It's like transforming. And transforming where it's releasing blocks. I wanted to say old blocks. And you both are like gaining clarity and wisdom about yourselves and about this connection. And you both are in the process of like growth, evolution, and expansion, and like being true to yourself. So I don't know if you are in a new phase with this person on your spiritual journey, but I do feel like this new phase or this new like experience you're experiencing with this person is like making you both insecure, honestly. Or at least this person. I don't know if I feel like it is for you too, but it's making this person very anxious, very insecure. Like it's really like dredging up a lot of their like self-esteem issues, self-image issues. It's making them very nervous. It's making them not feel good enough. Like it's playing mind games with them. Like wherever you're at in your spiritual journey, which is just part of the process, but it's never really a fun part of the process in terms of like awakening and like becoming enlightened and stuff like that. But always for your well-being. And I think this is where I caught you guys. Like I caught you both like in the middle of processing something or like expanding or transforming, because I also feel like there's a thing here about boundaries that are coming through. So I feel like you or this person, I want to say you are really working on your boundaries, not only with this person, but with other people in your life. I'm getting family members and stuff like that. And like learning to have sensible boundaries and learning to have boundaries with yourself and with other people. So I think boundaries is like definitely something you both are working on and working towards applying and implementing in your lives. Because there's some things here that are either going on or have been going on, but also healing. So there is also, oh my gosh, okay. I feel like this person tends to find themselves being in denial about this connection. Even though they know that this is a spiritual connection, they deny it to themselves a lot and then make choices off of that denial. Hence the cheater card. Not saying that this person's a cheater, but this card, this energy just gives me the vibe that this person's like very non-committal, very like entertaining third parties and stuff. And it doesn't have to be romantic perspectives, like romantic people. It could be like entertaining their mother or their father, or like in terms of like entertaining their beliefs, their opinions, and putting their opinions above their own type of stuff. But it's also like this person's energy of like not wanting to like settle down, quote unquote, like, you know what I mean? And whatever they have in terms of whatever they believe about commitment or settling down is very distorted. It's very misguided, and it's coming from a belief system that, one, is not theirs, and two, is not serving them. So, and I feel like this person denies this a lot. I also feel like this is what they're healing, but they're kind of stuck in this cycle of like denial, healing, denial, healing. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of stuck here in that energy. And I do feel like this denial is they have like an attachment to it. It's like their safe space. It's where they feel like if they're in denial and if they pretend they don't know what this is, then they can kind of do what they want, and they can like pretend they don't love you, or not force, you know what I mean? Or like, it's honestly so stupid. Not in a judgmental way, but it's just so unnecessary. It's nonsensical. It doesn't make sense. But I think it's definitely something they're attached to in terms of like their process, their behavior process. And it's like they tell themselves like, this is not what I'm looking for. This is not what I want. Like pile 3 is not what I want. But and then like obviously in doing so, they're ignoring the facts of like they've been shown over and over and over again. Like this person, when I say this person knows who you are and what this is, they know it. If they pretend not to, or if they try to like project that they don't to you or something, they're lying. They're in denial. And they know when they do this. This is something that they're choosing to do. They know when they're like in denial. And they know that I don't know if they know that they're kind of attached to this kind of belief system or this way of processing things, but they are healing this like energy of like not wanting to settle down, not wanting to like commit, not wanting to be with you, like, you know what I mean? It's a commitment thing. This person either has a fear of commitment. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. But it's like they also don't want you to be involved or committed to anyone else either. So which I don't think you are, but it's really heavy on their mind that you're going to like be with someone else or meet someone else or commit to someone else for whatever reason. And I think, again, it comes back to this like insecurity I'm picking up on with them. But yeah, this person's very wounded. They have a lot of wounds, a lot of addictions or attachments, that they're, you know, slowly but surely working on improving, mending at their own pace, at their own rate, what they feel comfortable with. But it is frustrating to deal with because I do feel like you hear from this person from time to time. If you don't, then it's telepathically. But if you do, then it's like to hook up, you know? And I feel like there could be some romantic feelings shared, but only during like the intimacy, not like outside of the bedroom. And I feel like this person like kind of like, is it gaslight? Yeah, like gaslights you and like says like, oh, there's no love here. That's just lust. You know what I mean? To put it nicely. And that's not the case. To be honest, it's more love here than lust. Like, it's what I'm seeing. I mean, there's attraction, but there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of strong romantic feelings here, but this person denies it to themselves because I'm going to say for wounded reasons, but they don't need to. And until they realize they don't need to, they're going to continue to do so. I also feel like this person could be involved with someone else for a small few of you. If you know that to be true, then obviously this message is for you. But if not, then they're just kind of in their hearts already like involved with you, committed to you, but they won't let you know that they are. They'll probably let you know that they're like not committing to you, but in their heart they're committed to you. I mean, obviously you have a very strong spiritual relationship. And I feel like this person's romantic side comes out like once or twice in a blue moon. You know what I mean? It comes out like very like not enough, like very sporadically, like when this person's like, I don't know, just in the moment with you, and then when they're not thinking, because I feel like this person tends to overthink. And so when they're in the moment with you, they're very romantic, very healing, very affectionate, very happy. Like this person's in love with you, but they keep denying it. or not like telling you that they are, telling you something different. And I do feel like deep down this person wants to take you out. This person does want to commit to you, but they keep telling you they don't. This person does want to like, they want more than just like a casual relationship with you, if that's something you have with this person. They want more than just like a one night, a friends with benefits, or like a fling. Like, you mean more to them than this, like, obviously. But they keep choosing to only like give you this or show you this side of them. And I'm not even seeing like when that's gonna change, honestly. Like, they're healing and they're mending and they're making progress for that not to be the case, but it's very, very slow, you guys. I can't stress that enough. It's very like, I guess whenever they're ready, but right now they're not ready. They're just not. They're going through, like I said, they're going through this transformation, however long the process takes. They're freeing themselves from these blocks, again, however long the process takes. They're wising up, even though they already carry so much wisdom within them. They're learning to be true to themselves, but it's also a very insecure feeling. They also don't like what it brings because it's new to them. It's like getting them out of their comfort zone. And so when this person feels insecure, they do, I heard disrespectful shit and then dumb shit. So they do this, well, it's not, well, they just do this like game of like denial and like non-committal stuff that's like, that I feel like you're pretty much over, if this message even resonates with you a little bit. Like, you're kind of just, because you just know the truth of it. And I feel like you're very sure and you're very clear and trusting of how you feel. Even if this person plays games with you, it may get to you for a little bit, but then you're just like, what? No, I know what this is. I know what's going on. And you just continue on your healing journey and your self-love journey and like having strong boundaries with this person. I think you may get not messed up, but I think you may like kind of get a little bit thrown off with boundaries with this person. But that's also something you're practicing. That's also something that you are, what I want to say, like, learning to be stronger in, like learning to implement them more, especially with this person, because they have a tendency to like project a lot of their insecurities on you. If they get the chance to, they will do so. And I don't feel like it's all the time, like I said, but I feel like it's more often than not. But I also feel like this is just the process that you both decide to like go through and experience here, because you both are so spiritually evolved and already are together on a 5D and on a soul level and spiritually, and you both are like doing this all the time. Every time you incarnate, like I said, you're masters at this. On a soul level, it's also something that you're not too worried about whether you're consciously aware of it or not. Like, you both just know, like, this is just how we roll, or this is just how we chose to roll, incarnate together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to have like that attitude with it, like if you go in deep within your soul and heart, I think you know that this is just part of the process. It's annoying, but I don't think it's annoying that much. It's annoying and it's like thing, but it's also teaching you boundaries, reminding you to have boundaries, reminding you to like implement your boundaries with this person. Even though they are a very strong soulmate, you still need boundaries with them on a physical level, because they can like try to play you out a little bit. They can like try to like cheat in some way, you know what I mean? Or like be funny with you, like, but again, this is coming from a wound, so it's not even something to like thing, but it's also like, I think you just want this person to like speed up their healing, but, and I don't think it's slow, but I don't think it's fast. I think it's kind of just whenever this person feels like becoming aware of a wound, they're aware of it, and then yeah. Kind of vibe. But I feel like this whole thing is honestly just a blessing. I know it may be hard for you to see right now, but it really is, and it's very fulfilling, and it's for your well-being, and it's offering you the opportunity, both of you, to like remember your enlightenment, remember who you are, remember that you are spiritual beings just having a physical experience, you know. It's a good reminder, if that makes you feel, if you want to see it from that perspective, even though it's like, you know, but it's a good reminder not to be so focused on the physicality of things, and to remember your like your soul journey and like why you're doing this and why you're here, and to know like you'll always be together no matter what, whether you physically are with them or not. And I do feel like obviously like you will physically be with them, but when, I do not know. It kind of just depends on divine timing here and like what you both chose in this lifetime. But yeah, so that is what I see for you guys. So I'm gonna leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this provided you with some deeper insight and guidance to your situation. If not, feel free to pick another pile. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.